So this is going to be a reading for my Pisces. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to go ahead and look at the energy surrounding June 2021 for you. And if at any point you would like a personal, want to follow me on socials, all that information will be in the description box. So just check that out. Let's see what's going on. Pisces for June 2021. Ooh, I got cards flying everywhere. Alrighty. So the first card is going to represent current self, the personal theme for the month, what you should avoid. Oh, sorry, that goes here. What you will accomplish, obstacles you may possibly face, what you should embrace, what action you need to take, and then the advice. Okay, Pisces. So let's go ahead and talk about this. Let me back this up just a little. Or let's do this. There you go. Now, the first card being the Two of Cups representing self. Currently, I think that you guys have a focus either on getting personal balance. And when I say this is like some of you who are women watching this, you could be carrying more like masculine energy, or there could just be an imbalance in your masculine and feminine energy. Same thing for my men out there, my males. So that's something you may be looking at. Others of you, this is more of looking at your love life and how it may be impacting your personal self-esteem and your feelings. And some of you are also realizing through your relationship with another person or through your relationships, you either lose yourself, or in that relationship, you actually learn about yourself and how you feel about yourself, how you carry yourself, how you treat yourself in spite of others. Because Pisces, you guys are very caring people, but you can also tend to like care so much about other people to where you put yourself at a disadvantage for others. And that's something you're going to have to look at. Now, the personal theme for this month for you with the King of the King of Wands, there's either a fire sign of significance, an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo that's affecting your energy, or the personal theme of this month has a lot to do with your energy and how you're putting it out there. Are you being consistent in your creative projects? Are you being consistent in your action? And also, this is going to be a time frame in which you guys are going to have to look at the way that you handle things whenever you're angry, or when you're whenever you're angry. And also, like I said, just your sense of motivation has a lot to do with the theme for this time frame. Yeah, the Nine of Cups. So how bad do you want the things that you say you want is the theme. And how hard are you willing to go after it? What are you willing to sacrifice to go after the things you want? Now, what you will accomplish during this time frame with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse is removing yourself from something that did not really have any real legs to stand on. So whenever we see the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, this is something that doesn't have any stability, something that doesn't have any real like chance for growth, because there's no stability. There's no, like I said, there's no legs to stand on with this. So with you removing yourself from a relationship where somebody didn't really want to commit to you, they just wanted to, deal with you, or a job where you weren't making enough money, By you removing yourself, this is a benefit to you. Now, what you should avoid during this time frame with the Fool card, this is being impulsive in your decisions and also not thinking things through before you do it. There's a thing called a calculated risks or a calculated risk for a reason, because it's calculated. It's not just you jumping out there and doing things that don't make sense in the long run. This is really thinking things through. So with the Fool card, there's a need for you to make sure that you're not being impulsive in your movements, that you're really thinking things through. Now, when it comes to what I see for what you should embrace, I have the World card. So this is an ending that you guys may have recently had to go through. Understand that ending made way for a new beginning. Nothing just ends and nothing else follows after it. Okay, that's the cycle of life. Things end so things can begin. So embrace the cycle that you guys recently went through as being a learned lesson, because whenever the World card comes up, this is a lesson that has been learned. So embrace that you've learned your lesson from, being cheated on or going through this or going through that. Not necessarily feel sorry for yourself, because there's nothing to feel sorry about. Now, what I see for what obstacle you may possibly face during the month of June with the Seven of Wands, this is just being energetically weighed down by issue. Okay, how do I put this into words? When the Seven of Wands comes up, this is already a card of obstacles and issues. So as you can see, though, this person is trying to fight through it. So what the obstacle may be is that you already have existing issues, but overcoming them may be the obstacle, or even just your personal energy may be the obstacle during this time frame where you're making things more difficult than it needs to be. So be careful of making things harder for yourself by being difficult, by, even trying to work through certain struggles that you can't necessarily work through. So if you're dating somebody who's a cheater, you can't force somebody to not be a cheater. Now, what actions you do need to take this month with the Ace of Swords? This is being brutally honest with yourself and clearing your energy of things that just do not see fit. Okay, you guys also need a plan in place in terms of your ideas. If you have like a business you're trying to start, or if you have a business already and it's not doing good, it's because you don't have a plan in place. It's all over the place. It's all over the place. And until you are clear on what you're doing, until you clear out the access, you're going to always feel like you're just wandering around aimlessly. And then the last card, this is going to represent the advice with the Three of Swords. There's a need for you to stop fixating on what has not worked out for you. Whenever we have disappointment, if you're a person who is bound for success, a person who is bound to achieve in this lifetime, you understand that disappointment is just a catalyst for success. Disappointment is necessary for success because you need to know what not to do. You're not going to ever learn what not to do if you succeed at everything, if every relationship you get into works out. You have to have failure in order to accomplish in life. And if you can't handle failure, then you can't handle life. So this is something that you need to understand. Disappointment isn't something to be like, oh my God, I can't believe this relationship didn't work out. Well, why didn't it? That's the part that people miss, is the why. Why didn't this work out? And then use that as a way to not make the same mistake. So this is what I see. I hope that you took something from this. If you did, feel free to thumbs this up and subscribe. Check out the description if you want a personal, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.